Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Hope we're all doing all right. I hope the sound is not too weird today. Um, Doing something a little different. Fiddled around with some of the settings because I noticed on my last, I went back and I watched a little bit of my last stream, and I noticed a lot of things were getting lost. I don't know if this is going to fix that or not, but I certainly can hope so. Hold on. Try moving this closer to my face too. So in theory, this fixes those issues. I didn't realize they were an issue. And also I thought I turned this part off. Hold on. You're not on. Why? Yeah, hold on. Let me just. Oh wait, no, I have that correct. Never mind. I have it correct. Haha. Just gaslit myself into believing that I'm right, or believing that I'm wrong. So yeah, I noticed my voice was clipping out a couple of times, like when I would first start speaking or when I would be kind of speaking kind of quietly. And those mumbles are part of the stream. So I think I just had my settings a little too aggressive. I'm just double checking to make sure I see what is here. It's possible that the noise gate might be too much. I have the quieter compressor on, but I have a second compressor off. So yeah, hopefully this is better and actually sounds better. Um, you know, so I guess it'll just be figuring out whether this is actually coming through or not. Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The other thing that I changed, I had some things that I changed with my network. I'm going to be curious to see how things go today. I did not realize I had, for any of the tech people, tech E people, I had QoS turned on my router, which basically tries to rank and limit individual devices' bandwidth and connection based on what priority you set. So it can be helpful if you have a lot of people on a network with a relatively small bandwidth, like not a lot of speed. But while there are four of us in this one house on essentially one network, one router, it's technically two routers, but it's all going through one central router. Um, while there are four of us, it's a gigabit connection. That's plenty. That is plenty. There's literally no reason why my speed should be throttled when one of the people on the connection is completely asleep. And the other two people are either doing very light touch, low bandwidth kind of stuff, or maybe not even that, maybe doing offline stuff. So, like I noticed when I was downloading more backstory. I finished Horizon Forbidden West this last weekend, which was a lot of fun. I'm glad I did, and yay lesbians! Very happy about that being canonized. But I needed a new game to play, so I went ahead and I started downloading a new game. I'm currently playing Steel Rising. It's a very weird thing. If any of you know it, it's if any of you don't know it, it's a Souls-like game, so it's very much in the mold of Dark Souls or Bloodborne. Supposed to be incredibly difficult. I've modded the shit out of it, so I can basically just do the story, which is all I want from it. Which it's fine. It's not the most interesting story ever. I think it's trying to be a little edgier than it really is. But whatever. But it was only like a 65 gigabyte game. Listen to me, only. But on a gigabit connection, that should download really, really fast. And yet I was only hitting maximum speeds of 300 megabits, not 1,000, not anywhere close to 1,000. If I test my network speed at the point of the router when no one is using it, it is almost 1,000. So that is correct. And so I was like, something is wrong between here and here. Um, because it should not be losing 700 megabits of speed, even when other people are playing or doing stuff on it. And that's when I figured out QoS had somehow got turned on. And because of that, it was trying to like set a maximum speed that it would allow my computer to hit and never go beyond. Which is probably why two things. Probably why my bit rate would get all wonky because I'm looking at it now. I have it set for 6,000, um, and it is flat right now. I have never seen it this flat before. Like it is just solid, um, which means that it's actually, you know, doing what I told it to do. I mean, normally it would be a little jittery. Like it would even be relatively stable, but jittery. It's not even doing that. It's just totally flat. So that should limit weird quality things for you all, because the translation from my computer to the internet should be a lot smoother now. The other thing that I didn't realize is that QoS operations are quite taxing. Pretty much all electronic devices at this point that have any kind of smart capability or internet capability have CPUs in them. So even your router has a CPU that basically tries to determine what needs connecting and what those devices need from the connection. And so when you have QoS enabled, that CPU is working extra hard. And so now my theory is that when my network would go down, because every once in a while the routers just seem to shit themselves. There's no reason for it. The modem downstairs always solid, working perfectly fine, no issues. But all of a sudden, sometimes I will just lose Wi-Fi and internet connectivity completely. Like it won't even. It's not even that I'll lose internet connection. It's that like the internet, the possibility, like the connection will completely disappear from any of the devices connected to it. And so like, and that's what happened last week when my network went down. Like I couldn't even see the Wi-Fi network. It just stopped broadcasting. It wasn't even that it didn't have internet connection. It just was completely gone. And I think what was happening is that with QoS turned on, it was overloading the CPU because that's just like a residential router. It's not like a commercial grade thing, which QoS programs are better built for. It was overloading it and causing a total system reset, which explains the behavior. And that explains why, for the last couple of years, it just will randomly sometimes fall the fuck apart. Like it did last week in the middle of my stream. Because it's trying so hard to prioritize that traffic that it can't keep up. So, yeah, we're going to see if this works a little better. Like I said, my bit rate is a solid line right now. It's great. Which means that I should be broadcasting at like 1080p, 60 frames per second. While I'm here, I might as well just quickly hold on. Brain is braining. I lost my train of thought. I'm opening up the router program to see what the connections are looking like, and afterward I can ask my roommates what the can't sort by that, what like whether they had any issues. But I don't think seeing that download 10 megabits is fine, as long as that's not like too slow. Then this guy downloads 6. This guy uploads 7, 6 or 7. Yeah, that's exactly what it should look like. Huh. And our network is not even close to at capacity, so I love that. All right. Although now my bitrate says it's unstable again. Huh, but it's still flat. I don't think I trust average stream bitrate too high. I didn't know it could be too high. What the fuck does that mean? You told me that 6,000 was the target for this, so I put in 6,000. And this says it's stable. Configuration check. Audio, video configuration issues detected. Address the following. The average bit rate of the stream is too high. This can cause buffering for low bandwidth viewers. Source can also be removed if bit rate is too high. Oh, that's what that means. Except I'm seeing frame rate 30 FPS. Oh, that's too bad. What was I asking for? Well, yeah, I guess if you have buffering issues, let me know. I didn't think that was going to be how that worked, but okay. Anyway, I've had my microphone monitoring this whole time. I'm going to turn that off because I don't like hearing double of me speaking. And we're going to get this game started. So yeah, has anyone here heard of or played Steel Rising? It came out like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe? 2022, 3 years ago. Okay. September of 22. I don't know what to think about it. Like, I really wanted to like it. Um, what is this? Oh. Sorry, I got distracted. Not even turning the thing. I had to teach some lessons about copyright law today, not for work. And I'm fielding some interesting okay. Anyway, moving on. Anyway, yeah, Steel Rising, weird game. Don't know that I it's not that I don't like it. It's just it's not the most, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. So go back to the workers area. Do that. It's supposed to be a Souls-like game, so the idea is that it's insanely punishing. It's just like a really difficult game. So I think the majority of the draw to it as a game is to be difficult. You work hard to get your to get up to the point where you can clear a level, and that sense of accomplishment is kind of the thing. I've never fully understood that personally, because my sense of accomplishment in games doesn't really come from completing the game so much as getting a sense of story, especially when it comes to an RPG. When you have like some kind of choice, it's about feeling contented in my choices, you know. Or if it's just a linear story, it's just kind of honestly just having a good story. Right, I can't get this one because I don't have money. Money's not the word I wanted. Medicine, it's medicine. So already kind of by that alone, it's not the best for me. Increased damage with 1 and 2-handed melee. Cool. All right.
Might be something I could pick up from this.
I did not even know this tent was here. I somehow missed it in my crazy walk around everything moment. That's not helpful.
Far too sophisticated for a Nazi.
I need to be reading this, I guess. To seize the future, we must first look to the past. That is the philosophy of one of the world's leading archaeologists, Emmerich Voss, from the Special Antiquities Collection Division of the SS. Look to the power of the Roman Imperium, he told us, the mighty hordes of the Mongols, the wealth of Persia. There has to be something more than might is right behind these world-changing achievements. We can learn through the science of archaeology what it is that connects these landmarks in history. We can use that to secure our place in the future. An ambition that seems to have intrigued our great Führer. A year ago, Voss secured funding for a top-secret archaeological expedition, but he is tight-lipped when asked about what it will entail.
They misspell his name. Voss must be furious.
That's good. I need something stronger than a bottle, don't I? Ugh, that sun glare change is just as brutal as it is in real life. Why is it brutal? Why must we? Does anyone have a hammer? I just need a hammer or something metal. Big and metal. Oh, this works. Oh, come on. Indiana. No, what the fuck? Ugh. Oh, there's a... Well, I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah. I don't think this is gonna work. Tries a fly swatter anyway. Toolbox? No hammers. We're in a dig site, in a workers area with a dig site, and there's no, like, hammer anywhere? It's kind of hard to believe. I like how I'm getting completely distracted from my story about Steel Rising on a repeated basis. Maybe the pan will work. There was a wrench out here this whole time. Oh, I feel so smart. There we go. Makes me feel better. Nailed it. There is one that way and up. I don't understand how we go up, but we'll try it. Just try not to die when we jump here. There we go. Still don't understand how up part works, but... Also, there's a gate here. Can we go in the gate? It requires haunted crypt key. Never mind. Guess not. No? Okay, why are we struggle busing on climbing now of all times? Anyway. So, okay, yeah, Steel Rising. The gameplay is already not terribly conducive to what I enjoy from games to begin with, because it's basically hard for the sake of hard. Then the story is kind of intriguing. It's basically like, what if the French Revolution, but with robots, automatons, really. And it gets into some interesting things here and there about it, I guess, but it's just not the most intriguing stuff. Like, I feel like it's on the cusp of doing little bits of Ghost in the Shell, kind of questioning like humanity and where does humanity begin, and like machine and all that stuff. So it's like this close, but it's not quite
Calling me intrigued.
it's just not quite there. I don't think I can actually... Yeah, not enough adventure points. Not enough adventure points! It's just, yeah, it's just... It feels like they could be doing more with it, and they aren't, and it's disappointing. And on top of that, the enemies... I feel like I've met all of the enemies in the game, and I feel like I hit that point before the halfway point of the game. Like, there aren't really much in the way of new interesting types. It's pretty much all the same from here. Which is just disappointing, I suppose. You know, it's not... Where does humanity begin and how long until the robots take over? Right, I mean... I think the thing that really, like, irked me early on was that, like, it seemed like a really intriguing prospect, and then I clocked the plot with, like, the secrets of the plot, even.
تعال لو تكرمت. تعال يا فندم. هنا يا فندم.
Okay. Spy.
يمكن ده يفيدك. Diese Stiefel sind grauenhaft. خلي بالك من القادة.
شكرا.
Thanks. Cool. Didn't know about that, but cool, thanks. No notes.
Hey Soldat, wie läuft's?
Guten Tag.
Hallo?
Shit. Where did it go? Not Atlas, just open lockbox. We don't know why we're opening the lockbox, but... No, you don't need to see who that soldier is. Oh yeah, no, his polyglot is really getting shown off. Ooh, that guy just appeared out of nowhere in his skivvies. Like, he is absolutely showing off how many fucking languages he knows, because he, like, has seamlessly switched from English to Italian to German to Arabic like it's nobody's fucking business. And, like, not for nothing, you know, and apologies to all people who speak European languages, but, like, a lot of them are relatively similar to each other. I mean, a lot of them share similar bases. Wait, I think somebody pulled him to grab. Cool. So, like, you know, especially the Romance languages, there's a lot of shared vocabulary between English and German. There's a lot of shared vocabulary, and you know, while English can get a little more finicky and loosey-goosey with the grammar rules, they're also relatively similar. Like, sentence structure is much stricter under German, but you know, there's a lot there. I need
Hello.
to... Hi. Never mind, not gonna... This guy is staring at me. Yeah. Nope. Not doing that.
All right, let's settle this, big guy.
Oh, fuck. Did that guy see me? No? Okay. I don't know what just happened. There were a lot of... Thank you. Just needed that.
Einer von uns am Boden!
It wasn't me. Swear to fucking God. It wasn't me. It was a very intense scream, and then there were just, like, voices after he was hit, and I think they were supposed to be his. And then Indy was like, you know, oh, let's settle this now, big fella. And I'm like, wait, are we in combat or no? And the answer is no, so it's fine. But, like, just got thrown. That's all. Got thrown. Can I use that? I can. Just needed to get over here. There we go.
Wenig für diesen Mist.
Nope. Nope. How did he not hear it, let alone see it? I know. I don't care. I mean, ultimately, I don't care though. Oh, it was actually with Horizon Forbidden West. Remember how the last time we played, and like I went to go rescue that English kid, and he's like sneaking right in front of the guards, right? The same thing happened with Horizon Forbidden West when I was doing like a stealth level, and my companion was like running around right in front of me and they weren't seeing her, and I'm like, you know, this is breaking so much in the way of immersion right now, but I don't particularly care, if only because I don't want to get
نهارك
caught.
سعيد يا فندي.
Like, I understand they can either code it so that the AI can be seen, in which case the challenge becomes, can you make the AI behave like a normal fucking person? Which challenge level impossible for a lot of game developers, it seems. Or do you just make the enemy AI ignore your companion completely? Because otherwise it makes things much harder. And I'm more inclined to that one personally, just because companion AI is sometimes worse than enemy AI. At least you can work with enemy AI sometimes and cheese it. I feel like you can never cheese. So I can use a whip to pull that down, I guess?
Hallo, Soldat.
What is the purpose of this thing, though? British soldiers Heinrich Pfluger was caught red-handed carrying stolen equipment along the road to Kentakowas. There's a way to sell it. We had a lot of problems lately with equipment disappearing from dig sites. We're just yesterday of missing stick dynamite, so I'm stealing the equipment to sell it to the black market. Okay. You still said hi, fucking Jesus. Who's watching me? Cool. Like, do I just... Is this gonna... What was the point of that, pray tell? I mean, there's bread in here, I guess? There are... You know, I guess those are bullets as well. So, okay, it's just stuff. I need him to look away so I can take this money. Nice. I will ignore the revolver bullets. I don't really need them as much.
Intel.
Intel. That's all. Intel. Intel inside. Do 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 do. Okay, I'll have to find something to bash that open with. Postcard. Adalbert, the ship was just as uncomfortable as you said it would be. The captain is a terrible bore. Spends half his days in the officer's lounge telling his captive audience about his supposed heroes in the World War. Fresh sea air is done wonders for my lungs, though, preferable to breathing in hot sand all day. Hope you're doing well.
I wonder what the Nazis
Theodore.
are doing in Peru.
Very good question. Weren't you just there? I need, this'll work. Right next to him. Right fucking next to him. Just blind. You are all blind. And deaf. Isn't your whole, like, eugenics program supposed to stop that from happening? Like, you all fucking suck at your jobs. Not only are Nazis terrible, but they're also terrible Nazis. But, you know, we're seeing that in real time, aren't we? You want to look away, bucko? Puppy. You just having a cool time? Cool graphs. Boop. There we go. I came here to get a book, which is not here very prominently. Who needs doors? We don't need them. Oh, stand up? No stand? No stand. Okay. Just doing some routine inspections. Away from the officer. Don't look at me. Away from that guy.
Wer weiß, was unter all dem hier
That is a gun. Stop it! No, you don't need to confirm my identity. You just shut the fuck up and leave me alone. Oh, okay. Those right to dark transitions are killing me. Okay, good. It's like 10 pounds. It's not a lot. Ugh, more. Okay, more.
Hallo.
Hello. Hmm. Do I have to bash him too? I just don't want to keep drawing attention to myself. And there's that guy first is the other problem. He's just wandering around.
Ich bin am Verhungern.
Whoops. Give me your money. Because I also need to open this thing and... Cool. I mean, melee weapon attacks can be efficiently blocked. What does that mean? I'll
Efficiently.
read through this.
Efficiently. Define efficient. Oh, excuse me. Ah, fuck this guy again. Let me out of your camp. What if I don't want to be here?
Looks like a terrible waste of time.
I mean, that's fair at this point. This is a fucking tank.
Wenigstens sind die Einheimischen nett.
The fucking tank. I'll need to chill. Like, what in the fuck are you gonna use a tank for out here? Just, like, explain to me.
Tag.
To be fair, they're also, like, way overbuilt for a simple archaeological expedition, so, you know. Should we be surprised? Oh, is this the garage that I started out in? Oh, fuck that guy. They all look the same. No individuality. Ugh. There is a train in between me and there. I wonder if there's a way I can get up there or not. And there's another one that's like directly in front of me. I don't really know what these are. I should make my way back to the Fight Club because they have a book I need to buy now. Okay, I think there is a way up there. I'm gonna go here first. Right. Oh. Why no? Quit. I don't think those are tamed dogs. Especially with the, you know, eaten rib cage that's right there. I suppose that should have been a little clue. Well, this is one way to get in. Aha, the compound. We're back here again. Been so long. Hey boys.
Mein Freund?
Still fucking around with your cards? Stairs are for losers. In this house, we climb everything.
Guten Tag, Soldat.
Secret found. Can't see anything. Dynamite? Shit, fuck. Oh. I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to see. Okay. Ah, there we go. What are the buttons to hold things up again? Okay. I just lit because there was a thing of dynamite right here. And it gave me a prompt to hit up for the lighter. And I was like, oh, to turn the lighter on. But no, that's to light one on fire. Yes. Oh.
What do we have here?
Cool. Okay.
Was gibt's?
Guten Tag.
Oops. Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh my god, I missed all these. Any more in the compound? Yeah. And then suddenly dynamite. I mean, that's just, it's classic. That's what it is. It's just classic. It's just me.
Sieht richtig aus hier draußen. Guten Tag.
Excuse me.
Überprüfen wir dieses...
Oh my god, right in front of him. Right in front of him. He's gonna, there he is. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Ah, good. I'm gonna die now. Let's get the fuck out of here. Doot. Boop. Boop. It's fine. Cool. That worked surprisingly well. Just running away. Looney Tunes, Indiana Jones. I mean, right? Except he died, so there was that small issue. Did I go in this building? I don't remember there being a door here. Oh, I haven't gone in this building. Well, I'll lay low, because apparently I'm still being hunted here. Great circle. Here we go. Trench sweepers. Narrow tunnel trench sweepers. Okay.
Boss is using any means to find the stones.
This is an asshole. Am I still being hunted? Like, give it a rest, guys. Chillax, man. No one out here is hunting me. They don't give a shit. If I changed outfits, is that?
There we go.
Although now I'm wearing the wrong clothes. I don't know if that fixes it.
Ich könnte eine Tasse Kaffee vertragen.
Worth a try, right?
Was Stärkeres.
Okay, let's see if we can find a way in that is maybe a smidge sneakier so that I don't pop out in front of a fucking officer this time. It would help if I could see. Okay. Now, let's try. Fucking Christ! Walk out, and there he is, standing right there again. Just, ugh. Pissing me off. I need to borrow this.
Documents. Military.
Fucking hell. Just annoying as shit. Alright. Let's go back to this. Anything else in this area specifically? Kind of, but not really. Okay. Let's go over to the left part. Because there's like that. Just gonna go out this way.
Alles gut?
What was that? No, just bottles.
Heil Hitler?
That sounded like a question. I wonder how much me putting myself on autopilot here will work out. Catch up with some of these important message. Is there a way through that, or do I have to go over somehow? I mean, this looks like it might let me go over. Nope. Nope. Can't climb these. Can't climb these. All right. This goes up. Need to go that way. It goes up and then is an immediate no. Unless this lets me walk along the pyramid. For funsies. It does not. Alright, how do I get out of this pit? Let me out, I want to leave. Can I go through here? Is that a thing? Alright, not important. Hold on a sec.
Okay. Yeah, no, sorry. I was... Oh, fuck. Ugh. Okay. I was reading things and got completely lost there for a second. I don't think this is where I want to be. I don't think this goes through. Alright, because like the other thing is someone put something in the microwave. This is a small pet peeve of mine. Someone just put something in the microwave, microwaved it, and then left while it was running. So now it's just beeping to remind the person that what they put in the microwave is still in there. Small pet peeve of mine, but I can hear the microwave beeping in my room, which is why it bothers me. Oh, come on, Indy, you're so close. God damn it. Yeah, no, I didn't. The connection didn't drop or anything. It was literally just I got really still, very silent, and was reading my phone. Sorry. That's me. That's on me. Just go west this way. Huh. Like, is there... Like, is it through here, maybe? Like, there's nothing out there. I don't even think there's, like, desert I can walk on. I think you hit the bounds of things, so... But... Yeah, there's nothing more here. That goes back the other direction, so maybe I do just follow the train and see what happens. Still lots of... This cliff that is everywhere is literally not allowing me to get over there. How? What are those? What is that? Like, I'm physically unable to go past this big cliff thing. So what? How do I get there? Oh. Well. I guess we can handle that one later. Let's just do what we can here. How about that? Not... There we go. Doing side questomania is kind of, unfortunately, slow and sad and boring. Have I been in this yet? Is this another place that I haven't been to yet? Finding those, which is good, I guess. Cool, but definitely don't think I'm in here. I mean, it's still closed, so those look like important documents that damn, another fucking... I haven't seen any of... Okay, change the combination to safe. This is the first time. Random sequence this time, even a child can figure it out. The last one, if I catch your shoulders playing cards instead of working, it will make you regret it. If I was not happy with the progress so far. Okay. So, another... Wait. Ace 3, 2, ace... Oh, what is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 2, 1, 8. 1, 3, 2, 1, 8.
Indiana, you're a genius.
Got it. Nailed it. Okay. Indiana, you are a genius.
Got it.
Oop. No. Go back to map. Oh, shit. Okay. There's another... Oh, up there? Can I go up that? Or is that just take a picture of that? Huh. Well, I see a ladder, so... How is the stream looking to all of you? I mean, again, I'm looking on my screen and I'm seeing a lot of jitteriness. Maybe
the unstable thing that it's talking about is way more than I thought. I can zipline down this? That seems dangerous. A little jittery. Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I just don't know what I'm doing. Spent all this time to get up here. Why? Can I go up the big conveyor belt thing? Apparently, yes. That is why there is a picture thing. So it's jittery, but not bad. Weird. Okay. I don't know why it's jittery. I feel like I keep finding new ways to be confused by my computer and everything.
Looting
Great.
on an industrial scale.
Have I been down here yet? Like, there we go. And there's lots of bread out, but that doesn't necessarily mean... Oh my god, you're loud. I have definitely been here, kind of. Because that is open, but... Huh. I'm seeing these. You Englishmen were bad workers, but this little brat is scrawnier than a starved brat. At least he's entertaining to watch. We already fixed this. Yeah, we kind of stumbled across him. Relatively smooth, not always jittery. Weird. Okay, I'll have to look into it. I might not do anything right now, but I will look into it, I suppose. Interesting. I can't view all the way up there. Okay. I've definitely been here. I remember running around these places, running away from people. I've definitely been here before. Because that guy is right fucking there. He's about to see me and be like, what's that? I'm gonna very quickly walk away. How in the hell do I... Oh. Look at that.
Great view. Spoiled by Nazis.
Yeah. You know, he always has the right of it. He really does. Anything else in this area? See, because there's all that stuff. Maybe you go in from here. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. Trying to do this semi-systematically. See, I don't want to... I think most of those are going to be... Because that's Idol of Ra. That's endgame stuff. And that's probably why there's a slight pencil outline up by where it says Great Pyramid Excavation. So if that's it, then that whole row of pictures on the way is probably the path we go. In which case, I should ignore things that are over there right now, basically. Okay, well, we'll keep doing this. Is there a way I can come down from this without dying, or is that not a possibility? Is there a reason I can't take this? Well, maybe it won't kill me? I just saw that it said press RP to attach the whip, and I didn't do that. I am a very smart man. So, just a little more do as I say, not as I do kind of deal. Kind of ways to go, if that's the case. Like, look at how far away that is. All right. Still looking at the same fucking map that I'm not on anymore. Indy, turn the fucking page. Good boy. There we go.
Seems like they've set up a network of pipes for water distribution.
Can you go in here? Nope. From outside then. Yep. There we go. I need to get into this closet, and for some reason the door is locked, so, piece of paper with a code in the form of Egyptian numerals.
Ich muss noch einen Brief nach Hause schreiben.
Okay. Denoting powers of 10. So it's literally... Okay. I want to put that down because I want to be able to easily refer back to it. So... 3 of those little Pac-Man looking things. 3,000. Okay. 2 swirly things. 200. 3,200. 62. 3,262.
You can't outsmart me. Beautiful.
Nailed it. Okay, cool. We got a cool thing. Oop. Ow. Not sure what happened there. I think Indy got stuck in between planes of existence briefly. Probably not his first time. Something tells me Indiana Jones would be really good in Ghostbusters. Like, he would just get it. You know? No? Oh. Hello. Big.
Oh, Khufu's grandson got the smallest pyramid.
Yeah, get bent, kid. I don't know. You know what? I think me trying to do this sector by sector is probably a little more complicated. Oh, I just... Is there anything else in this area? Look, there's another one of those things. See, that's why I want to... It's a lot more reading and awkwardness. Okay, so hold on. There are those two. Anyway, they're all down here, so let's go down here. I might not be able to be, like, perfect, I suppose, but maybe I can do this slightly more efficiently and kind of sector by sector. Woo! I almost didn't make that. There's one there. The other one I can't see right now. Oh, I probably could have jumped across those. Oh, well. I'm sure there's another way up. This guy plays the violin. I'm stealing the 5 pounds that he has next to him. Not a lot, but it's mine now. Oop. That works. Oh. Sure. Monday night shift, Giza. Hear things in the tomb. Oh my god, my arms are in such pain. Holy shit. I hear things in the tomb, things given voice that should be silent. Adalbert tells me I'm wrong in the head, but that's just my imagination. This Adalbert gets around. Holy shit. See the fear in the eyes of the locals at the mere mention of this place. They know something. It's like you told me, dear father. Evil dwells in the brilliant dark, and I do not wish to go down there anymore. Unfortunately, I have no say in the matter. And soon the night shift is over. I will try to get some sleep then.
Some people are so gullible.
I mean, Indy, you should know better than anyone at this point that some of these myths and legends aren't quite fiction. You saw a man's face get melted off when he opened the Ark of the Covenant. I don't know how much clearer the world needs to be like, yeah,
Hey Soldat, wie läuft's?
Guten Tag.
I'm gonna just grab this and run because that guy's standing there.
Managed to flood a tomb in the desert.
Just gonna hide over here and read that. Here we go. Unfortunately, due to a malfunction related to the water drilling operation causing critical flooding situation, we've been forced to shut down the evacuation for the time being. Excavation for the time being, sorry. I requested... Damn it.
Better stay away from here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get fucking clocked if I stand here. Just, there's nowhere to sit here and just read. Nobody needs to know. Just gonna hide in this corner. Basically, they fucked shit up, is what it all boils down to by the looks of it, so. Alright, Tomb Kitakoa is the first. Is that, so let's go find that one down there. How hard is that going to be to get to, though? No, you won't.
This guy.
You are not confirming anything. You are going to ignore me while I go get this relic from the other side of that wall. I think I can crawl over there or something. Nope. There's a way up there.
Heil Hitler.
Failed. Ugh, do I have to go all the way around? Can't. Alright, well, if I jump on him, he's gonna come and attack me, so maybe don't do that. Just back over.
Alles in Ordnung?
No, no, I'm not. I'm not okay. I'm surrounded by Nazis, and you guys are the fucking worst, so, you know, not okay. I nailed it. Whether or not I can continue to nail it is remains to be seen. I can't really see what I'm doing. I'm gonna turn up the brightness a teeny bit, actually. Hold on. This is getting a little ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong. I know you're supposed to use the torch and stuff, but like, can't even see the details. Part of it is because I have these lights shining in my face, so excuse me. Well, in the water we go. I was hoping to avoid the water, so... refreshing. Okay, we finally got to where we wanted to be, which is right here. Now, how do we get down there, though? Like this.
I'm not leaving this for Voss.
We still don't know what they are. Indy just has not given any explanation whatsoever about what those things that he keeps picking up are. He just keeps picking them up. Okay, find some light and take a moment to figure out what we do next. Get everything in here. No, there's the lost African artifacts. Okay, that's next. So that looks like it's just the other side. That's easy, at least. Okay. Well, it's downstairs, I think. Unfortunately.
So reißt dich zusammen. Du hast eine Aufgabe.
Boop. I don't want to move my upper body any more than I have to. It's killing me. I was supposed to go to the gym today and I didn't because I went to the gym yesterday and my usual trainer hurt herself, unfortunately. Sounds like she's going to be in recovery for a while. I feel really bad for her. It sucks a lot. But she I had to basically be taken on by one of the other trainers on a temporary basis. And she pushed me really hard. She pushed me really hard yesterday, and I am fucking feeling it at this point, like, oof. But, you know, that's a good thing, I guess.
Heil Hitler!
Huh. So there's no... Not sure how to get to where I need to go here. Oh, yeah. No, that's fair. New pet. Lots of climbing. Yeah. My whole upper body is screaming for mercy right now, and I'm not entirely sure why. It's my... Oh, ow, oh, my obliques especially. Oh, my God. My leg press is the one that I really push hard, so I'm not entirely sure why my upper body is the one that's screaming for mercy. But that's where the struggle is, so...
Hallo?
Hello. You want to let me in? Dickwad? Do not make me punch you. Is there a reason you're just not fucking moving?
Hallo, Soldat.
No.
Heil Hitler!
Hello.
I literally just need you to move. Like, do I need to fight all of you down here? Like, what's the play here? How do I...
Er glaubte dann sowas.
How do we do this? Is there a way I can distract them? There's too many down here. I can't, like, effectively take them out quietly without alerting the whole goddamn camp. Fucking Butterface McGee over here is just in my way. If I jump, it hits him. Ugh.
Ich verstehe nicht, wie es nachts so kalt werden kann.
Maybe not that. Is there not another way in there? These two are both...
Alles in Ordnung?
Yeah, these two both go to the same side of the tomb. There's only one entrance for this side. It seems.
Mann, oh Mann, war das langweilig.
Unless maybe there's another one on the other side of this little wall here? I think there is, though. Ugh.
Damn it. He's on to me.
This is just a pit of pots, so... Not there. Oh, he's right next to me, of course he is.
Soldaten doch mal zur Rede stellen.
Damn. Need to get away.
This guy's still fucking here. Need something with more durability. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. This is either the worst idea or the best idea. I'm not sure, but here we go.
Verdammt!
This is either the worst idea or the best idea. I'm not sure. It's the best because I get to hit some Nazis. It's the worst because now the whole camp is gonna, like, come down on me.
Jetzt durch die Zeit reisen und all das sehen, als es noch neu war.
And then I have to go back out the way I came. That's gonna be the next worst part. How am I supposed to make that jump? I think I can. Hold on. Hold on. I don't think I can. Unless there's another way around this way, perhaps.
Jetzt bist du tot!
Oh, you're still here? Okay.
Aren't there more of you?
Du bist
Lol.
erbärmlich.
Off to the dreamlands.
Thank you, Indy. Thank you for that. Off to the dreamland. Troy Baker's, like, Indiana Jones is so fucking good. Like,
Hallo.
Wie geht's?
I can't stand it. It's so good. Alright, I am very close to where I think I need to be, because I need to go up to where that skeleton is. The clang was satisfying. You know, it's the downside. I'm supposed to be sneaky and, like, undercover and shit, but hitting Nazis is so nice.
Okay.
Virtual container representing the arc of the world made by the Dogon people in the 17th century.
This belongs.
Huh. Yeah, you're not supposed to be down here. Anything else good down here? I think so. Oh, not quite. There's another place to take a picture up above. But I have to go out the way I came with the dead bodies there. So, you know. 50-50 whether I get attacked in the next couple minutes or not. Not sure yet.
Ich kann kaum erwarten, dass endlich Feierabend ist.
There another way up here? Or this works. I don't remember this going... Wait a minute. Is this not... There we go. Yeah, okay. I just need to get up there. Well, we'll take the shortcut. Boop. Ow. A lot of up.
Es ist so heiß hier.
Can't grab that. Fine. Grab this though. Nope. Grab. There you go. You can do it. I knew you could do it. Good job, Indy. Grab the ledge, thank you. Come on. Hello? Come on. Grab it. Right there. It's fucking right there. Good enough. Oh shit, it wants me to be up on that. Didn't go up enough. Okay, use that. Can't go up there. So we're back down here. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. It's fine. Oh. So I guess I just missed this whole section, or this thing, when I did this earlier, because I definitely did this earlier. Oh. Remember how to get up there now. Not that way. Boxes. Perfect. That was stupid. You knew that was stupid, and you did it anyway. Grab it. Why am I... Aha! I was gonna say, I'm remembering there being some kind of... Oop. There we go. Say there is a way up here. I've done it before. You just need to figure it out. all of that to then go down to take a picture. Oi. Of the sand!
Western desert. Rock and sand as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, and we needed to be up here to take that picture. We couldn't have taken it down at the base of this thing. No, we had to be right in this spot. Jesus Christ, Indy. Get a grip. In this spot. Stupid. It's over there. Okay. There must have been something in the weather station that hints to the thing, because I just did not get it. So, hold on. Let's go out this way and run in that direction. I was off by a little bit. I think I see it. I really love the visual that he's just like running through the desert like a madman. No water. Hasn't drank a single sip of anything the whole time. Is this guy gonna give me more shit? Walk by? No? Damn. That would have been cool. Not so lucky though. Okay, so there's the officer right there, and I don't want to fuck with that guy, but there's all this stuff here, so maybe something in here.
Military intelligence.
Where's the intelligence? Ha 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 ha! Yes, should I have a weapon? In case Mr. Man over there decides to come in here next. Oh, hi.
Soldat?
Hello.
Ich schwitze.
Let me see here.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Cloud classification: cirrus, cirrocumulus, cirrostratus, altocumulus, altostratus, vertical clouds. In handwriting: 1310, 0910, 1610, 1410. Okay, here we go. So, hold on. We gotta open these up. $13.10, $9.10. $13.10 is Cirrus. $9.10 is Stratus.
Zeitreisen und all das Sehen, als es noch
So, Cirrus Stratus, which is 0, 6. Okay. 1610, 1410. 1610 and 1410. Cumulonimbus. 0, 6. 9. 0, 6 something 9. 1610 is either clear 0, 6 something 9. Okay, well, we can brute force it a little bit, I suppose. What was that? What? What was that noise? Oh my god. Like, okay, chat ban this chatbot. But did we hear that? Did we hear the noise that man made? That was hilarious. 06 something 9. God. Okay.
That's it.
0609. All right. And the medicine guide. Thank you.
Diese Stiefel sind grauenhaft.
Look at all that stuff right over there. That was they became a zombie. I mean, if you play enough video games and watch enough movies and comic books, they do tend to do that. A lot of Nazis end up as zombies, like zombie Nazis. And I don't know why that's a trope. I don't know why that's a thing. It's definitely a thing though.
Ich könnte eine Tasse Kaffee vertragen. Oder was Stärkeres. Hi Hitler.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh shit. Well, just got fun. From who though? Someone wants to kill me, but I don't know who they are and I don't know where they are. Oh, those guys. Okay. I might not. Ah. I mean, I guess I should have known. I mean, I did just go in firing a fucking, like, rifle. No big. I just need to go down here real quick. And... oh, it's still further down, isn't it? Oh, it's right there. Ugh. Hold on, hold on, hold on. All the way down. As far as I can go. And then, boop. It's fine, Indy. Walk it off. There we go. We got it. Because they are brainless. You are not wrong. Not wrong at all. Yes. I knew there was more in that camp. I knew there was. I felt weird leaving. Oh, and of course it's in the middle of the fucking... ooh, okay. Alright, slow down there. Hold on, let's use a word from the game. Slow down, Strombo. Okay. I thought pressing the RB button would attach the whip, but it doesn't. That doesn't work either. And it hurt himself again. Of course he did. How? Wait, no, I got it.
Die Sonne macht mich fertig.
I don't know how this thing works. I'm standing on top of the cable. Medicine. Now, how do I get down from here without dying? That's Can I just use the, you know, slide down like that, you know? I just gently, carefully, boop. It's fine. Okay. Oh, so much running. Always running. There we go. That suspicious looking collapse right there where there happens to be a wooden platform above it looks like I can climb it. And I was correct. Wait a minute, I just killed you. Oh, I did kill you.
Guten Tag, Soldat.
Is the other body still here? Nope. That's weird. Maybe they are zombies. Shit.
Alles in Ordnung, mein Freund?
Hallo. In the court of the king.
I don't think I've been in here yet.
Wer weiß, was unter all dem hier
Okay. Anything else in this area? Or are we good? Oh, hold up. Over there. Do I have to steal it from in front of all these guys?
Guess I better get going.
Diesen Soldaten habe ich noch nie gesehen.
Hi, dog. I have to take a picture in here somewhere, too. Not sure how to do that. Mr. Man over there is marching around being a dick. I have been in some of this. Not all of it, apparently. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I don't have time for silly matinee adventures.
Well, called that.
Nun,
Ow. How about we run? How about we run? How about we just run?
weich doch aus! Ich lauf mich kaputt! Hey!
Oh, hey, those guys. Da, 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 da.
Jawohl, weiter so!
Oh my god, they're still following me. Well, I can start moving towards that last bottle over there, because... basically in Giza Village, I think? By the looks of it. Oh, no, it's not. That was exciting. Anything in this area here? A couple of things of these, so. Ah. Goat.
Goat farming. Practice since the Neolithic age.
Yeah. Hi.
Beautiful animals. And useful.
Go pet him.
Das ist so öde. Was passiert denn hier?
Solange ich meinem Land dienen kann. Verstehe schon. Jetzt zeigen, dass du drauf weißt. Keine Sorge, dazu kriegst du noch Gelegenheit.
Hoffentlich.
Life in the shadow of ancient history.
He has little poignant things to say about all this, doesn't he? You're gonna land next to the Sphinx's feet. Little toesy woesies. Okay. Right there. Crane? Oh no, just the big pyramid. Got it.
Even without the casing stones, it's a wonder to behold.
I do kind of wish you could see like full scale reproduction of what it looked like with the casing stones though, you know? Like it's one thing to see a model, but I don't know. I have not played Assassin's Creed Origins, which takes place in ancient Egypt with the casing stones still on the Great Pyramid. So I'm kind of curious to do that at some point. I did start
They're up to something.
oh god, it hurts. Oh my god. I did start replaying the Assassin's Creed series a while ago. Only made it up to Liberation though, because they finally released that on PC, and I was excited to play it, and it was really good for like the first third of the game, and then it became the most boring shit imaginable after that point, which is a huge shame. Ton of potential, just completely handicapped by the hardware that it was on. For those who don't know, Assassin's Creed series, of course, relatively famous, long running thing. There are ups and downs throughout the whole thing. I don't know where we are now, to be honest. And one of the biggest criticisms that was levied against it for the longest time was how Eurocentric and white and male it was. There, I think to this day, have only been 3 female assassins, and of those 3, 2 of them are optional, basically.
What riddles do you hold?
Surprised that's the way we took a picture of the Sphinx, but okay. Like, of those 3, only one is the protagonist of her game. Another one is a secondary protagonist. You have to play as her sometimes, but you do not have to play as her all the time. It's like her and her brother, and you have to switch between them at some point, but you can kind of choose who you play the game as most of the time. And then there's Odyssey, where you can either choose to be male or female at the start of the game. And yes, it's about to go full Ninja Samurai. It's supposed to be set in Japan, with a samurai character who is a black man and a ninja who is a woman. And it sounds like this one is going to do better than Jacob and Evie Fry, in the sense that you can basically complete the game as either of them. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I haven't played any of the new ones at all since they did the Origins reboot kind of thing. But the big point I'm trying to make for people who don't know about it, is that Assassin's Creed Liberation is the only Assassin's Creed game that I'm aware of that the main character is female, end of story, especially with the way that these games are presented from a like modern story standpoint, because there's like the modern story and then the ancient stories that kind of lie underneath them, and it's complicated. Not going to go into the lore that quickly. But yeah, it's on Liberation takes place in Louisiana right around the Revolutionary period, I think. You know, given that was also a time of great unrest for the French colony there, then the Spanish colony because it was taken over by the Spanish, then the French again. Complicated, like I said. A lot of complicated race relations involved as well, which is also very heavily on play, given that the protagonist is the daughter of a very wealthy merchant and a freed slave, I believe, woman. And rather interestingly, and this is something I didn't know about Louisiana history during that time, especially in the French colonies, because I did know that the French were very anti-slavery, but she was actually, in the game world at least, she was given like she was essentially, what's the word I'm looking for? Not adopted, legitimized. Yes. She was legitimized by her father and made her father's heir. So she actually was like heir to property, heir to wealth, as someone who was born half black, half white. And in the eyes of whiteness, that means you were no longer white, right? Anyway, that game was released on the PSP, the PlayStation Portable, and therefore has a ton of limitations, especially, it seems, not just graphical limitations, which is what I thought it mostly was, but also like not just graphical limitations, but also just like content. Like there is just a limit to how much you can do in the game, what you can put in the game for story, for things to do, for places to go. And because of that, the gameplay gets incredibly stale much faster than it does for most other Assassin's Creed games, which all suffer from the same problem. Eventually you get bored of doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's just usually that happens like in the last third, the last quarter of the game, when you're super overpowered and you can basically get by without sneaking and all this other stuff. This falls apart real fast. They also had a really interesting mechanic that I feel like could have definitely been drawn out way more, because it would have been way more interesting to just keep doing that. Where
Heil Hitler!
Aveline, I think her name is, she basically code switches. Like you can, oh fuck, I just did that in front. Well, no, they didn't notice. Gantz, I know that you hate the man sketch as much as I do, but I feel like we have to do something about it soon. Voss has been pushing my men to work harder and harder while deliberately vague about what it is we're working toward. Man bores him. Voss will make a game of dissecting his psychology and breaking him. Last week, 2 otherwise sane men fled into the desert without water after a private conversation with Voss. I know his powerful connections, but something needs to be done.
Boss.
So you can basically swap between 3 different outfits in Liberation. You know, you're walking around in colonial New Orleans, and you can swap between the lady persona, which is essentially your public persona as the daughter of a wealthy merchant, the assassin persona, which is, you know, the kind of basically as the lady persona, you are shielded from a bunch of public suspicion. You can get into places you otherwise couldn't get into because you're a member of high society, but you are limited by mobility because you're wearing, you know, stays and panniers and stuff like that. You're wearing the dress of essentially French nobility. So at a certain point, you can't run, you can't like climb. And in that persona, if you do certain things, you will gain more notoriety because you are stepping out of your role as a lady of society. And then there's like the assassin persona, which is the full mobility, but you gain notoriety really fast for just existing because you look suspicious. You're walking around, you're carrying a bunch of swords and like armored to the teeth, and like, yeah, people are going to look at you and be like, the fuck is she doing? So you draw attention to yourself, but it is the persona in which it is easiest to traverse the world and assassinate people. It's the easiest one to fight in. And then there's the slave persona, where she dresses as a worker, as a slave, and that is the one that lets you kind of sneak through the world without drawing any attention to yourself. Because unlike the lady persona, which draws attention to herself but is socially acceptable to be in many places such as high society, the slave persona does not draw attention to herself and therefore can kind of wander through without being noticed most of the time, unless she then there's the running and climbing with that one as well, just not as much stabby. Basically, you don't get the armor benefits at the assassin part, you don't get the fighting benefits. But yeah, an interesting idea, because you can kind of swap between these 3 disguises based on the situation you're in. And it would be even cooler if they could have implemented it in a way that you could choose how you wish to approach something. Like, it wasn't just you have to approach this as the lady persona because this is a high society event with the governor's mansion. It could be like, do you want to enter as the slave and enter through the back door and then get into the party that way? Do you want to dress as the lady and cause a fuss that your invitation got lost? And of course you would be invited to this. Everyone knows who you are. You know, which it gave a hint of that, and then it dropped it completely after the first third of the game. And that's why it's like it would have been really cool to keep moving that forward, especially with some of the other later games like Syndicate, right? Because yeah, Evie Fry is the best character hands down, and Jacob Fry is a dumbass. Literally the whole game is Jacob goes in and breaks something, Evie comes back in to clean it up, and the siblings are fighting like the whole fucking time. But like, there's very little backstory to the actual siblings themselves, and like, they get so close to doing some interesting things. The last level's pretty fun, but other than that, a lot of it is just kind of, yeah, disappointing to say the least. I did really like Syndicate, I won't lie. I did have a good time with it, but at the same time, I don't know. It was definitely a returned form for me for the series compared to I didn't actually play Unity ever because it was such a buggy mess when it released that I refused to. I didn't even buy it. Now I own it. And I believe they fixed a lot of it. It was a buggy mess, and they microtransactioned the shit out of it. So I was like, I don't want to give them money to continue this. And yeah, they walked back off of that real fast. And I think now they have since released all the microtransactions and made it free in the game because they, you know, aren't going to make any more money off of it. Not at this point. It's been a while. So the game before that was the pirate one, Assassin's Creed 4. Which I don't remember off the top of my head, and everybody seemed to really like that one, and I just hated it. I hate to say it, I just hated it.
Oh, let's see here.
21st, 1935. From my research, I've come to the realization that the legendary Omega book should be located here in Giza. Now I have to find where it could be. The power it's supposed to contain to rewrite one's fate will save me. I do not deserve to live like this, robbed of my inheritance. A dead career. The Omega book will save me.
You
The
can't change
Omega
your fate.
book.
Just ask Sokai.
What is that a reference to? Okay. So I've gotten all but one of those, so that's good. Black Flag, thank you. Yes, Black Flag. I don't know, Black Flag I did not like. It was more pirate game than Assassin's Creed game, and like if that's what you wanted, sure, but I didn't want a pirate game. It's a good pirate game, I think, but it's just a bad Assassin's Creed game. And it really is for the people who liked the sailing part of Assassin's Creed 3, but didn't like the rest of it, I guess. I don't know. And that's fair. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. But I just don't want all of the game to be sailing, which is, you know, what
Good
that
to
is.
see you again. Good sir.
Do I have enough?
What can I do for you?
Available 9. Not enough.
الجن بتاع الصحراء شكله جايلي.
Okay, so we can't do any more with that. Ah, there's more medicine over there. So yeah, Black Flag did not inspire me very much. I didn't really enjoy playing it, and because of that, I kind of dropped it like a rock. Because before that, of course, was Assassin's Creed 3, which had such potential. Revolutionary War, New England, you know, a little bit of outside of New England. I think you go to New York once and maybe a little further south than that. It's basically Boston and New York. That's basically it. Boston, New York, and the woods around in between them. And I think someone sat down and figured out that like the Homestead Manor is up by Portsmouth, New Hampshire. So that was kind of cool. So I'm like, that's where I live. At least when I was playing it, I was living there because that's where my college was. So that was kind of cool. But it just so uninspiring. It was so bland. It wasn't a very fun game. The only fun parts were the parts that were in Boston, and like they really went out of their way to try and be like, you know,
Hey, Kumpel, wie geht's?
you don't have to have a I got all of them? Huh.
Es ist so heiß hier.
I only have 10 and I need like 30. Ooh. Huh. How's that supposed to work? Huh. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming as I continue to figure out what else I'm missing from here. Couple there. Okay. So yeah, the interesting parts of Assassin's Creed 3 were basically the parts that you got to spend in... Is that in there? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. It's basically the parts that you got to spend in Boston and then kind of in New York. They tried to make it less city-based by like, is this not a... There's not more to this? Oh, it was. By doing all the wood stuff and having Connor be able to like do the parkour through trees and stuff. And I have to give the creators some credit. They did a good job of what the fuck do I get in there? They did a good job of what's it called? You can see there's... Huh. Implies that... Oh, I'm confused. They did a good job of representing Native American culture. Like they went out of their way to... I don't actually remember if there is an option for you to put all the dialogue in English. I think the default is that people speak the language that they speak, you know, like, which means that, yeah, a lot of the game is in English because you're dealing with English people, who are rebelling, you know, English people to be Americans, etc. But as a whole, you, like, you start with Native American. The fuck? Okay. You start with Native, in a Native American town, like a settlement. Village is the word I wanted. There we go. How the fuck do we get in there? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I know how to get in there. It's the other side of the Sphinx. That's right. Okay. Because Connor is half Native American, half English. Because what's his face? Ethan. That's his name. And like, I'm trying to remember. I think it's Mohawk? That doesn't sound right. Mohawk. No, I was right. Here we go. So like actually portrayed by a Native American actor. They went out of their way to hire Native American voice actors for all of the Native American characters to have them use their own language. Like, it's pretty good. And I want to like the game on so many levels. I want to like it. But the story is ultimately that, or oh, because I just walked into a pit. Fucking idiot. Like I really wanted to like it, and it just didn't do it for me. Ultimately, is what it boiled down to. And they did a good job of representing cultures. Ah, that's why it was not a pit of spikes; it was a pit of scorpions. Different issue. But it just, yeah, it just kind of fell flat with some of the characters involved, Connor included. He just kind of comes across as whiny and annoying the whole fucking time. And so after a certain point, you're like, I don't actually want to help you. Like, I know tone should not be a reason why I don't want to help you, but like, you are not a compelling protagonist that makes me want to continue playing this game. So for that by itself, even, like, please, for the love of God, shut up. Somehow I missed this when I went through here with what's her face earlier. How the fuck do I... And then this takes you down? Yeah, it takes you down. And then we had to find our way back up. Well, you know. I have no idea where I'm going. It's great. I'm having a good time here. That is a collapsed tunnel. Not going that way. So yeah, thesis is that Assassin's Creed 3 was unfortunately not very fun. Which sucks, but it just wasn't. It had good potential, and it just didn't hold up to it, sadly. Did I just get stuck down here? Oh, no, this way. Okay, right. So, yeah. I'm going through the other Assassin's Creed games that I have played. Oop, fuck. Oh, shit, fuck. I don't have a thing that stops those. I'm gonna die. Okay. Totally fine and normal stuff, right? Sure. Am I gonna be able to do this even? Fuck, okay. Like, is there a torch somewhere that I can use? Because I need one. Scare away the fucking things. It's still upstairs, like, still don't know how to get there. Fun! Whee! Assassin's Creed 2 trilogy is still one of the best. Sorry. The Ezio trilogy is amazing. I know it's basic, but it's good. I think Assassin's Creed 2 is the best one. And then it does kind of get slightly less good as time went on. Assassin's Creed 2 is the best. 2 Part 2, I don't remember the name of. Brotherhood. Pretty good. Moving to be primarily Rome is actually a mistake, in my opinion. And then there's 2 Part 3 Revelations, which is also fine. I don't know how to do this without getting bit. Alright. This is gonna be fun. How did I do this before? Wait a minute. Oh, right. Yeah, I came back on for Syndicate. What happened after Syndicate? Hold on, I gotta look at the list of games here. Release history, okay. Assassin's Creed. Never played Assassin's Creed the original. Was told to avoid it. I just read the summary of the plot, which is probably enough. 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, okay. 3, we already covered. Black Flag, it's a pirate game. Rogue, Assassin's Creed Rogue, which is basically Black Flag, but bad guy. You play as the bad guy instead. Never played that one. Interested to do so. Heard okay things. Assassin's Creed Unity, that's right, that's where Unity came in, and I basically said, this game is freaking broken. So I was just like, whatever. Then Syndicate, I was back on board. Part of the reason I was back on board with Syndicate was because I got it for free with a graphics card, I think. I think I got Syndicate and Witcher 3 for free, which was a fucking cool deal at the time. I don't think I was supposed to get both of those, but Newegg was great back then. Before they were bad, Newegg was great. Still almost there. Did I miss that this whole fucking time? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well. I did really like Syndicate. I thought it was a good return to form, and I wish they had done something more with the Victorian England side of things. It would have been really cool. I should go back and play it sometime. That'd be fun. How the fuck do I get there? It's like right above me. I don't know how to get there with it. This is bizarre. I don't know what to do here. There's no, like, secret thing anywhere here. I already took that. Nothing here is... like it is upstairs and through this wall. Fucking scorpions! Hate all of you. Oh, it's there. Hold on. How do I get up there? Is there a way to get up there? Maybe you just sneak along this little ledge? Is that gonna work? It is so far. Oh my god, I can't believe that actually worked. Ah! Nice! Okay. That would be why I hadn't found it before.
Clearly not Egyptian.
Ooh, what's that? Well, I don't know what this lever is gonna do, but... oh! There was a lever here. That's what that lever was for. Okay, well... alrighty then. So yeah, Syndicate, I liked. Unity was broken and super broken, so I just said no. Assuming there's something to light on fire there. But I don't know what, and I don't want to tempt fate. And yeah, after that, I was intrigued by Origins, but disappointed they had gotten rid of the, like, assassinating thing. Like, you still obviously assassinate people, but it's more like hit points and damage numbers, and I don't know. I heard okay things about it, and I was a little disappointed that they got rid of all of the modern day stuff, which I liked. Actually, I know, controversial, but I liked this bigger, grander story we were telling that we just dropped like a rock. And then Odyssey came out. I got interested again, but then was like, I haven't played the other ones. I should probably play those first, and then never got around to doing it, or got like slowed up doing it, so I just never really finished the previous games enough to justify playing the new one, so I never got Odyssey going. And then Valhalla came out.
Hallo, Soldat.
Oh,
Einen Stunden Tag.
I forgot. Valhalla also counts as a possible female character, because you can play as male or female. Forgot about that. Can't open this, though. It's locked from the other side, isn't it? Yeah. Requires Haunted Crypt Key. Haunted Crypt Key. Any of you have the Haunted Crypt Key? Let me just quickly search this. I need to get off. Oh, fuck. Key is on a table in the small tent nearest the car. Under a gray flag. Okay, no, that's where that is. The key itself is in a small compound nearby.
they give a screenshot and then not make it big enough or zoomable to see what the screenshot shows. Okay, so it's over by the workers area. Okay.
That's a shame to hear. That's a shame to hear. I'm sorry. I heard good things about Valhalla from some people, but I feel like I have so much more to play before I get to Valhalla that it's going to be a little while, I think, which is fine.
Hallo, Soldat.
It's in this tent. I don't think I've been in this tent yet. Aha! There are things in here. I've heard reports that many of the soldiers refuse to enter the tomb west of the workers' camp. Rumors say it's cursed, haunted by ghosts. Apparently some of them can even hear whispers at night coming from the entrance. Have the tomb entrance sealed for now, but must do something to improve the men's morale. Perhaps a cinema.
Superstitious.
Tomb entrance. Grab this.
Was ist
Hi.
los?
Was ist los? You're in my way. Bonk.
Gotcha.
Because I needed to steal that. Oh shit, I broke the only hammer I had. Does this work? Hey, that worked. Money. Money. Happy money. Odyssey had better and more sympathetic characters. Not liking most of the characters in Valhalla. Yeah. I like the idea of Assassin's Creed, but yeah, there are a lot. And that's even just the main games.
Alles in Ordnung?
There's a lot. So it's like, yeah, I get it. I get it. If you're interested in getting to know any of the games, I would recommend starting with Assassin's Creed 2. You might actually like that one best too, because it's all in Renaissance Italy. Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed 2 Revelations. Although, wait. Assassin's Creed 2 and 2 Brotherhood are both in Italy in the Renaissance. Revelations is actually in Istanbul, Constantinople. They even make a joke about that. Ooh, spooky scary. I hope whoever reads this is a friend. Know that I am a spy of N, Nawal. The Nazis must not have this artifact. I could not smuggle it out of here. It seems important. They're on to me. I feel them watching during the work shift. I don't have much time. I hope this radio and the haunted sounds will scare them off long enough. The Nazis are very stupid, so it should buy us some time. Maybe they will leave before they find it if God wills it.
I'm glad this didn't get buried by the sun.
Nice. Good job. Okay, yeah. So you played the first 3. The Italy one, I'm sorry, like, it's hard to ignore the classics. They're just so good. Ezio is an amazingly well-written character. The characters around Ezio are also well-written. Like, even at its weakest, it's better than, like, 3. I feel like I need to give 4 another shake. I feel like I need to try 4 again. Just because, you know, it's so... I just was so disjointed by what I was expecting versus what I got, and now that I know what 4 really is, maybe I will have an easier time playing it, I guess. That's my hope. I don't know. I admit, I still don't think I'm going to play the original Assassin's Creed ever. I just don't know that I want to. Just because all of the jank I hear about it is still there. They never patched that. They never fixed it. Maybe if there's like a fan mod that goes and fixes all that stuff. But like things like, you know, he can't swim really just suck a lot for me. Because it's like, I don't know. traversal is the whole name of the game in Assassin's Creed. It's being able to run around these historic places. And maybe that's the other reason I have heard some people levy criticism that it's not like they really upped their game for Assassin's Creed 2 in the idea of recreating these historic cities. And it sounds like they didn't do as good a job of representing the history side of things, which is always just really cool to me. You know, I know it's not strictly history, it's historical fiction, but it's still cool, you know. So where the fuck is this? I guess this is some kind of tomb entrance or something over here, so I guess we'll just keep looking. Right, exactly. That's kind of what I like about it. That like you can go to some of those places still and be like, hey, this is still here. This is like, it's neat. Kind of like how on some level, actually, and I will put the caveat, it is only on some level. They did not do a perfect one-to-one recreation. That is something that has been thoroughly debunked. But there was such attention to detail in Unity's depiction of Notre Dame Cathedral that they actually used it in some references when rebuilding the cathedral after the fire. And like that kind of stuff is cool to me. And I'm excited that they're doing it with other areas of the world too, not just Europe, because they focus so much on Europe between the 3 games that take place, you know, in Italy and then Istanbul with Ezio. And then Victorian England, which, oh, hey, there's the Zeppelin that we came in on all the way over there. Huh. Okay, there's stairs or ramp, but is there entrance? How get inside? Maybe it's on the other, maybe it's over this way. Nope. Gotta be something. Oh, cookies. Oh, well. There we go. Origins on Odyssey that released educational materials using the game's assets. Yeah, no, I did love that. I don't know if they did that with Valhalla, but I know they didn't do that for the earlier games. That was purely that was the first time they did that was Origins, and it was super cool that they did that.
Nothing but dunes and heat.
Okay, don't go that way. Got that. Noted. I really did like that. And the fact that they could do that, to be like, we worked hard with historians and archaeologists and that other field that starts with an A and does culture. Ooh, here we go. There we go. This looks promising. This is a hole in the ground. Anthropologist, that's it. Yeah. Oh wait, no, but I've been here before. This isn't. Oh. Shit. Got all excited. How do I get in there? Need to get into that. I went to the top. There's nothing at the top. I went down around the bottom. There's nothing around the bottom. There's no way in. There's no hole. There's no door. There's no gate. Nothing to unlock. Nothing to open. Just... Huh. This is weird. Right beneath me. Can't get to it. It's killing me a little bit. Oh, wait. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I love that they did all that work with all these different academics to make, you know, an educational thing from all of the game's assets and be like, yeah, we did
Stolen treasure.
all of this stuff to make a game, but it's so well researched that we can use it as an educational tool as well. I love that. And I wish we could do it more, but am I done for now? I have to be done, don't I? I have to find a way to be done. I just gotta make sure this saves. So I can run into the camp here and wait for the little hat to show up. I'm sure it will any minute now. Any minute now.
How are you doing?
Or not. Hey, a lemon. Haven't seen any of those here before. Just that one. Am I going in here? Ah, that worked. Okay. Education materials in Odyssey. Main draw was being able to set my avatar as one of Cassandra's love interests, who I want to see more of. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so you can kind of like explore the world in whatever skin of the game, you know, you want to. That's neat. I like that idea. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I went a little longer than I had intended to. I admit, I was hoping to try and be up and out of here by now. But oh, that's okay. I'll be fine. I do have to basically like hop right into bed, but I can make it work because I have 2 classes to teach tomorrow. One of them is at 9 o'clock in the morning, which I'm not looking forward to, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you all for joining us yet again. We will be back for more Indiana Jones on Thursday. Yeah, I don't think I have anything special in the next couple of weeks. I am here in this house the next couple of days. And yeah, even the 27th, which I have a crazy fucking day on the 27th. I'm helping with a symposium at work. And I have less than 2 weeks until I'm gone for surgery, though. So full disclosure, yeah, we do have 3 more streams. So there's basically Thursday, then all of next week, Tuesday and Thursday. And then I need to take a break for at least 3 days, 3 streams, because I'll be gone for surgery starting at the beginning of March, that whole week, and then half of the next week. My flight back to Boston is actually on Tuesday. And I highly doubt, while my flight back to Boston does land at like 1:30, I kind of highly doubt that I will be up for streaming that night. We'll see. So, you know, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do some streaming because once I return, you know, once I have surgery, one of the big issues I had when I had surgery the last time was like the isolation it made you feel. If anyone's had to do any kind of extended medical recovery, it sucks a lot. Because you have to, like, it's not that you have to isolate from people for like medical reasons. It's more that like you don't have the energy to do anything. And that's what I'm not looking forward to having again. Like, I'm not looking forward to needing to take like 5 naps a day. And I really hope it's not going to be that bad this time. I'm just so prepared for it to be. So if I can keep, you know, doing streams and gaming with people online, that's at least some kind of like social connection that I can still have. That's relatively lower energy, and I don't have to, you know, drive myself somewhere or, you know, think through making plans or anything like that. I can kind of just like sit here, and if I have to call it early, I can just do that, and my bed's right there, so I can just go take a nap if I need to, stuff like that. So we'll see what happens, but we'll you know, approach more of that when we get there anyway. So yeah, that is it for tonight. Thank you all again for joining. Don't know what else to say. Yeah. We'll be back on Thursday. More Indiana Jones, doing more side questorama. I have a feeling that we're close enough that Thursday we will actually progress the story. So if you want more story, try to be here on Thursday is probably what I would say. That's probably when we're going to get to do more of the actual story in Giza. There we go. One letter off. More of the story in Giza. And see what's next for Indy. More Nazi punching, absolutely. They make such wonderful noises when you hit them with metallic objects, so I don't see why I need to stop. Anyway, have a great night, everyone. I'll see you in a couple of days. Have a good one, and I just said that already. Take care, everybody. Mwah.